Well, I don't know if it's phones. I had my phone. I set up the live stream in portrait, and it would not go to landscape. So I had to cancel the stream, restart the phone again to get it started. So good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Ruth is outside, and she is getting the pen ready for beddings for the babies, so they can have a place to stay. So let's see here. See if I can find myself here. Ah, here I am live. Okay, one watching. Good. All right. So sorry about that this morning. I had it was a mess. Okay. Uh, okay. So we're set. I think a lot of times what happens, you don't really realize it or not. Michael and Heidi, good morning. How you doing this morning? Welcome. Uh, yeah, I was having a time. It was actually giving me a fit. My phone was giving me a fit this morning. It was not cooperating, and you guys understand that, I'm sure. Um, Ruth is taking care of the new babies. RR is doing her laundry, and so I said, well, I do a live stream. So how are things, Michael? How are you? How are you doing? Hopefully you're well. How is everything? The uh, I have an interview scheduled for the USCIS to properly do the papers, so we'll be set there. Kevin P, good morning. I like the new turkey pin. Scott Schofield, good morning. Yeah, the turkey pin's nice. They actually took some old steel. No, they had some steel out there that I had bought for extra because it's a good price on it, and so they just used that steel. And I didn't care if she used wood or things like that, but that still will last. And she painted it, so it'll last a long time. The turkey, one of the female, I couldn't find her yesterday, and I thought, "Where? Hello, hillbilly, how you doing? Long time no see." Uh, it is in the pen. She's gone. I couldn't find her. I didn't know. I thought maybe she flew away, and I thought, wow. So I looked for her, and she was on the other side of the little fence, makeshift fence that we have there. And I think she's laying eggs. So that's a good sign. Um, yeah, I have an interview scheduled this week, Wednesday, with them. So to make sure all the paperwork is set, not the interview for her, but this is the initial. I had it set to send in last year in October, September, October. But things happened with the family, and I wasn't really quite sure if I needed to submit it at that time. I was skeptical just at that time, only because things going on. It is a nice pen. Uh, Kevin P. Good morning, Kevin P. How you doing this morning, Hillbilly? Good morning. Yeah. Um, yeah. Don't you guys like these phones? I got this thing set on dark, and I have to get R to help me get it unset. It's set on I don't mind it. It's a pain for me. It's okay, I guess. I guess it's okay. So I can read the comments. I just have this so I can read the comments. So I don't miss anybody. So yeah, in fact, we I had the paperwork all ready. Paperwork's been ready. I just didn't submit it yet. We had a death in the family, and then we had some other things that we had to do, and I just never could get it together. So finally this year, first of the year, Ruth says we got to get our stuff together and get that together. And then we had another death in the family, so it was like everything was, and kind of like forgot about it. But then all of a sudden, I said, one day we're gonna do that. We're gonna figure that out and get that USCIS paperwork filled in. They postponed the interviews for when you get to that last stage to go. Uh, I got an email the other day that the USCIS here has it's open and everything else in Manila, but they said that you don't have to go in for an interview now. They'll do it by phone. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with that. So I got that notice. So tell me what's going on, Michael and Heidi. How are you? How's this day's church day? Kevin P, how is your neck of the woods? And how's the weather there? Let's see. Am I everybody on? Yeah, no, it says I have 25 on this morning. Let's see. Let me refresh my screen here. I don't see. There we go. We had a problem with the internet yesterday. Uh, get this, the power was off. Well, it said it's going to be off only 12 hours, but it was off like 14, 15 hours yesterday. Thank goodness you have to have some type of backup. The freezer's full of fish, and it's not a big freezer. It's only like this big and like this. But you have fish, chicken. Probably $15, $20 worth of stuff in there. You don't want to lose it. You know. Um, so we'll see. Wow, it's money saver if you don't have to go. Yeah, I know, and I was amazed that they stated that, which is fine. It's fine by me. Um, it doesn't matter. But of course, we're 6 or 8, 9 months, 10 months, 11 months, whenever they decide to do it. But I understand that according to Rapid Visa, it's faster now. So we'll see faster meaning like 6 months from the time you submit the papers, according to the lady yesterday. So we'll see. I don't know, Michael. You know a lot more than I do about it because this is all new to me. And I to be honest, I said, I don't know if I have everything. You know how you do. You sit and say, "Why do I have everything? What, I'm forgetting something? Is it this? Is this all there is?" I had to go to NBI this week. They made me get a new NBI. I went last week, and it came back in a week. That's the first. But they made me go get a new on my 13A. I'm saying, why do I have to get a new one? I just had one. It says, "Sir, it's over 5 years. New policy." I said, "Well, okay." But they didn't make the guy in Davao that's been here 9 years on 13A. They didn't make him go get a new NBI. My friend. So, I don't know. Yeah, only 75, but it feels humid and breeze, sticky. I tell you what, it's hot here. It's really hot. In fact, Ruth and I was at outside yesterday eating, and it was literally so hot. It was hot. I mean, the humidity was heavy. I don't know the percentage. It was so hot, and you could see the clouds forming. And of course, it rained, and I forgot the clothes on the line. So, guess what? It's my fault. And I did. I forgot the clothes. I forgot about them. So it was one of those things that I said, well, I'll go get the clothes, but and then I laid in. I have a reclining chair outside, one of those no gravity chairs, and I fell asleep. And it started raining, and I didn't know anything. Didn't think about the clothes. And I just sit there. I said, okay, I'll just sit there because you could hear it hit the tin roof over there. And I said, okay, because it was hot in this house. It's hot outside, so it's going to be hot in this house. So I didn't want to do it. So hillbilly, snow, huh? Wow, did you say 24 degrees? Good morning, Scott Schofield. Good morning, hillbilly. Good morning. Yeah, in fact, 24. Wow. It was my friend Michael, lives in Atlanta. Michael Slaughter. He said had snow too. So snow. The girls would love to see the snow. It's like grass is green here, but they don't know how cold it's going to be for them, so they'll have to bundle up. But they want to. It's like R said yesterday, Daddy. I want to experience just a little bit more than what I'm getting here in school, and want to experience a little bit more. Looking for thriving to enhance a better situation, a better life. So, Scott Schofield, how you doing? What's going on in your life today? Michael, you headed to church today? Yeah, in fact, it is. I think yesterday we had it'd be a big heat wave, but today it's cooler than it was yesterday. I don't know what they do with those lines. They're always working on those lines, on electrical lines here. 12 or 14 hour a day with no electric. It's something. So, and that's quite frustrating. That's quite frustrating. When I went to NBI to get my papers, they were telling me, they said, okay, we're going to go and circus come in line, and they gave my papers really fast. So basically, drove there and got back in a reasonable time. It was good, and they were really, um, really nice to me there. We're planning on going to CDO this week or next week and drop the papers off. I guess submit just that and another paper, simple. And we might stay a day or two. Ruth found a really good resort up in the mountains there, so we'll check that out. And it's 1,000 a night to stay, so $20 a night. And we'll check it out. It's supposed to be nice. It looks nice. So hey, we're doing good, Jack Eastman. How you doing, man? How's everything with you? What's going on? Quiet bunch this morning. You guys aren't saying much at all this morning. Very quiet this morning. Normally I don't know what it says here. It says 25 on, and everybody's very quiet. Very quiet. We had usually people ask me many questions. I'm not used to this. Quiet live stream. Well, so we're going to try to go there and do that. I was talking to her, maybe get the family to go. It'll hold that the house that we're going to rent will hold 10 or 15 people in there. Just finishing breakfast and my coffee, Kevin P. We had oatmeal this morning. Was actually pretty good. And I didn't get to have any coffee yesterday. We have a propane tank, and it kind of went bad, so we had to get another one. Well, we've been prolonging it. It's never a need, so we had no way to cook yesterday, and so I had to buy a tank. It was 3,000 pesos, $60 for a tank that you own, and you just refill it. That's expensive, $60 for a tank. Hard-boiled egg and rice, nothing better. Nothing better. My goal is to have. I'm eating oatmeal now. My new thing is eating oatmeal every day, and so I've been doing that and having some. Uh, thinking that it might drop a little weight, and oatmeal's good for you anyway. So I may hopefully drop a few pounds of weight there. So, Jack Eastman, where you at today? What's going on there? My brother, I talked to my brother. He says kind of cold there. He's in Texas. It says kind of cold where he's at. Been busy getting my ducks together, make the move. Medical stuff on my end. I understand. I want to talk about that. There is a medical here. I really had an eye opener. It's an opener that just really opened my eyes. And what happened to me was when I had a friend of mine go, hello, Sammy, good morning. I had a friend go to the doctor, an American friend go to the doctor. And he was it was like a clinic, hospital clinic. And they said, we have no doctor here. So the nurse can do it. He said, well, I'm having problems. I'm having some, I don't know if it's prostrate. I'm having some problems there. So I need to have that checked, whatever. He said, sir, you'll have to wait. He said, well, no, isn't this, you'll have to go to the hospital, this hospital. So he goes over to a private hospital and he goes inside and he talks to the lady. He says, sir, our doctor's not here yet. He goes, okay, so do I wait or is he on the way? Or, well, they're in Malay, and it'll be probably an hour to 2 hours because they're doing rounds up there. He said, do you not have a doctor on staff? This hospital is huge. I mean, it's probably got 500 rooms in it. I mean, it's huge. You have no doctor? What if it's an emergency? Well, sir, we have that under control. Well, okay. So she said, emergencies, things like that, we can help because we're nurses, but we can't help what your need is. So he said, okay, what do I do then? She said, well, go over here to this hospital. So he goes over to that hospital, him and his wife goes over to this hospital. We have many hospitals here. Goes over to that next hospital. And he goes in, talks front door, really beautiful place. Goes inside and sits down, and wife goes to the counter. She comes back. There's no doctor here. So he goes up the counter and says, what do you mean there's no doctor? He said, well, yeah, there's no doctor here. There's nurses here, plenty of nurses, but there's no doctor here that can help you. And all of a sudden, this guy walked in, and she goes, well, he's a doctor. And so and it was not the doctor he needed. It was, this doctor handled other parts, not what needed for him. So he sat there and he said, okay, so what do I do? He said, well, you'll have to come back, sir, another time. He says, what is this? This is the third hospital I've been to. He said, you'll have to go to Valencia. So he texts me in a email. Where's the best one? I said, go to Esther Hospital. They're two American doctors, husband and wife, and there's a father that started it. I said, go there. They'll be there. Guarantee they'll be there. So he goes there. I get a message at night. Guess what? They weren't there. I go, what? They're always on staff there. Someone is always there. If not 12, 14 hours a day, they're there. He says, I'm teasing you. They were not there, but they went and had breakfast across the street, and they came over and they took care of me and said basically, yeah, I had to have a test, this, that, and other, whatever. He didn't get in detail on it. I didn't ask him. I don't care. You know what I mean? I care. I love you, but I don't love you that much. But anyway, so yeah, PSA blood test. Yeah. Kevin P. and ultrasound. Yeah, and I think good morning, Davil Don. How you doing this morning? Oh, Sammy. Okay, it's okay. I did not know you have a stream. I'm sorry. I just came on. Yeah. So thank you, Sammy. Hit that like button. So. Davil Don, how's pencil thin mustache doing? Is it cold where you're at? How's the temperatures? So anyway, so he goes there. So I've had a lot of eye openers here this last 6 months that really are making me kind of figure out things. Yeah, having some fun there. Yeah, exactly, Sammy. I understand. You know what? You guys check out each other's channel too. Sammy has a great channel. You guys check her out. She does a good job. So we sometimes don't really realize that things change, right? So right now, Tomcat, good morning. I just started my day. Good to hear you on. Yeah, thank you, Tomcat. And now there was doctors. Now there's no doctors. So there's no doctors available. So if you have an emergency, something happens, I don't know what they do. I think they just send everybody to Valencia. But they have these big hospitals. And I mean, not just one, not two, not three, not four. There's like 7 or 8 hospitals here. And I mean hospitals. I mean literally hospitals. And Don Carlos, if you go down to Don Carlos, there's as many or more than they have there. There's a German hospital down there. They're nice hospitals. There's an Adventist hospital up in Valencia, which is really nice because we've been there. And it's nice. But the staff, I don't know who, I guess there are basically no staff in a lot of these hospitals now since the COVID hit, and it's caused a lot of people not to have people on staff. I don't know. I mean, I'm amazed. I mean, I go to the doctor, but see, mine were scheduled. A lot of times I went to the doctor. Remember, I had a cyst on the side of my face, had an operation, this, that, and other, a simple in and out. But still, there was a process I had to go through. I had to get it tested, had to send it off, and all these things, But here they don't do that. If you have to have a CAT scan or a MRI done or any of that EKG, they schedule it. Not every hospital has all the equipment, and that was an eye opener to me. I did not know that. I said, "What do you mean?" It was, "Sir, they only come on Thursdays." I said, "You cannot scan my wife's uncle. He just had an accident." "No, sir, it don't come on Thursday." I said, "This thing's a big hospital. You don't have any equipment in all the years you've been here?" "No, we don't have it." I said, "Well, who has it?" So we have to go to Valencia. We already called an ambulance. The ambulance is coming. I said, "Oh, okay." So he's been here for 2 hours, 3 hours, and now we're waiting on the ambulance to come. That's another hour to 2 hours. It's 5 hours. And so he may die here. Well, sir, sorry. There's nothing we can do. Man, that opened my eyes. That just opened my eyes. So the nearest doctors that's really on staff and set and ready to go. Now, I have 2 friend doctors in our family here. I mean, they're close. They live next door type. So they're doctors. They're, general practitioners. You get sick or need to fix a bone or break a leg or cut yourself or things like that. But internally, they'll do minor operations to But if you have to have your appendix taken out, things like that, you need to go over to somewhere else to have it done. Even though these hospitals, and I'm not talking small hospital. I mean, they're. I'm gonna do a video. They won't let me do a video. I did a video last year, 3 years ago. I did a video on hospitals here, but they won't let me do videos around. And the reason why is because they just don't. I don't know why they won't let me do a video in there. So, um, it's really weird. So, Sammy, yeah, yeah, good, Sammy. Tomcat, good. Good morning, Michael Honey. What is the best hospital? Where would you go? I guess I would really end up in Valencia. If it was up to me, uh, I guess I would go. There is a called Esther, Esther hospital, and it's a husband, wife, father had the hospital, started it. They're from USA. They're speak English. They're Filipina, and they're the best. If it's major surgeries, I go to Adventist Hospital there. Of course, Seventh Day Adventist Hospital there. They can get access to the doctors to take care of the need. And a lot of those doctors, as you know, they have their own private practices, and then they go to the hospital. But the Esther Hospital, those guys are really good, and they have a staff of literally people standing there waiting for emergencies. There's anywhere from 6 to 8 people always standing there waiting, and the rooms are not. In other words, they're not filled or anything, but they'll have a patient or two along there. That would be my first choice, and for me here. Other than that, things actually, from what I understand, and I'm told by the doctor, it changed. Once it changed, the COVID hit. A lot of people quit. A lot of people retired. A lot of people says, "I'm tired of this. I'm not doing this anymore." A lot of people said it's not really not worth all of me risking my life myself. So a lot of those doctors really probably just quit. Good morning, Kevin Nash. Exactly. So here, let's see. Now, now here, when you go to the hospital, you need a cough test before they treat you. $30. What a scam! Yeah, that is a scam. That is a scam. And it's sad that it's that way, but you're exactly right. Probably patient privacy could show something wrong inside the hospital. They get yelled at. You may not realize. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're probably right, Kevin. You're probably right. They would not let me, if they see the phone out. You have your phones here, of course. People talk on them and everything else. But as far as doing a video, walking around and showing the hallways, this, that, and the other, they won't let you do it. If they catch you, there's security there, of course. They're gonna make you stop doing that. They're not gonna let you just go on and do it, even though, and they're clean. They're clean hospitals. They're as good or better quality than they have in U.S. Believe me. I was in a DeLand hospital in DeLand, Florida. A newer well, no, it's not a new wing. I was at emergency wing. Clean, nice, wonderful, fantastic. Emergency room probably had 100 people in there, 200 out. It was packed. So, but here, they just mend it themselves. You don't see emergency rooms filled here. Even at the public hospital here, sure, there's 20, 30 people out there, but there's not 100 like it is in U.S. In Florida anyway. And I don't know if that's because of the elderly. I don't know. So what do you have as far as insurance? I need to know when I arrive. Hello, Kevin Nash. Jack Eastman, I have 2. I have Philly Health, which is grandfathered in back 7 years ago under the old policy underneath Ruth. I don't have to pay like a lot of the guys have to pay. I'm grandfathered in, and yes, I use it. And yes, the hospitals a lot of times say they don't pay. They don't pay. Well, this particular policy we have, they pay. So I'm grandfathered into that, and I have another policy that I bought through Blue Cross and Blue Shield, and it's just a minor policy that I bought. It's a simple policy like. For emergency, like tragic, like heart, things like that. And I pay like $65 a month for that. I bought a Maxi Card Care. It's online. I bought a card. And what that Maxi Card is, it gives me up to 3 million peso for emergencies, sickness, um, like injuries, like I hurt myself, or I have a pain in my side and I need to go to the hospital, my heart's hurting, or my appendix is hurting, or things like that. It'll actually cover, and that card will cover it. And what they do is this particular card that I have, they'll load it. For an example, you go and see the doctor. It's a medical card. They let you in the hospital. Oh, okay, you have insurance, and they check if it's valid card and up to date. So anyway, you get that card or the Philly Health card, and then once you give them those cards, then you go in and they will check it. And say, for instance, it's appendix. You need to have your appendix taken out. What they do is they ask the doctors and nurse how much is that going to cost. It's going to cost 100,000 peso. They load the card with 100,000 peso. And if it's less than 100,000, well, that's just credited on that card. It just stays on that card, and they keep up with that. So they use that card, and so they load that on there. And so when you leave, you don't have any expenses other than whatever, like for prescriptions and things like that. But here, what's different is this. Here is the key. When you go to the doctor here, for an example, and you go in, and the doctor says, okay, I'm going to prescribe you this, this, this. It gives you prescriptions. You go fill it across the street or in the hospital. The next thing you do, John Ferris, good morning. What happens is, you don't really realize this, but what happens is, say, for instance, you need an operation. Say you need an operation. Let's just say appendix taken out, or you have something wrong with your kidneys and you got kidney stones. What they do is this. They tell you, okay, here is the list of things you got to go buy. So you go buy them at the pharmacy. Now here you can go to the pharmacy and say, hey man, I got a toothache. I need some medicines. I need some morphine. They won't give you morphine, but I need something for it. They'll give you. You don't have to have prescriptions here for a lot of stuff, antibiotics, things like that. But you have to be careful. They only limit that. You need to give you 4, But but what they do also is you have to buy all these things. So you buy the saline solution, you buy the gauze, you buy the tape, you buy everything has to do with that operation. You buy it. Say it's 20,000 peso. All right. Then you take that to the hospital and you give it to the nurses. Okay, here I am. I'm ready for my operation. Or the wife or the cousin or the brother does that and they bring it there. Okay, here you go. Now you can perform the operation. Instead of having it on staff, on thing, they eliminate that $4 for bare aspirin thing. So you take that and you can insert and you do it that way. And it makes it nice that but if there's any things that incurred that's out of the ordinary, like operation went well, but we need more, well, you got to go get it. I mean, seriously, you better have someone there to go get it. It's across the street or right there in the hospital. And sometimes the hospital, they're running, need more. It's weird. It's weird. A traveling writer, good morning. How you doing, my friend? Good morning. Let's see, Kevin Ash, patient privacy, you're right about Jack Eastman. Yeah, insurance. So that way, MaxiCard will be the best for you. Jack, when you get here, look up MaxiCard. You go to USA, go online, check out MaxiCards, MaxiCare, things like that. Go ahead and purchase one. It's $200 a year, $100 a year, $50 a year. Kevin King, good morning. Yeah, yes, Jack Eastman. So you buy the supplies and then you're treated. Yes, that's the way they work here. Some hospitals will supply them, but I don't know of any yet for me, where I live. I don't know about anybody else. This is only where I live. Now, maybe they do it differently where you're at. So if you're going to say, behold, check and see someone there already there and see if they've already doing it that way. Yeah, so you never know. Problem is patient privacy. I don't think that coverage is great. Okay. Davadon, clean, don't make me squat if you're dead. Exactly. Oh, grandfather did not new policy. Yeah, no, it's back in the day, me, my Philippine journey, there was a bunch of us that had that grandfathered in. In fact, we did videos on it, and we were lucky because not only grandfathers me in, it grandfathers any children that I have. And not only that, it grandfathers are, even though Philly Health is free insurance for all Filipino. They say it doesn't pay anything now because it went bankrupt, but the government's funded the program, and so they're still paying the debt. Well, I went in and had surgery, and it didn't cost me anything. I think Claude went to the doctor the other day and used it, and I think it cost him 50 peso. So you don't really realize, but that does help. Philly Health covered every bit of the bill with RR when she had dengue and she's in the hospital. Ruth said I was not around, but it also covered my typhoid. Philly Health covered every bit of my typhoid. I paid nothing for my typhoid. Year before last, I had typhoid, so they covered it. So they can say whatever about Philly Health. It's good for me today. John Ferris, good morning. Iran has fired missiles at our embassy in Iraq. Yeah, always something. So you're buying the supplies and then you treat. Yes. Kevin King, good morning. Timmy, good morning. Get the corned beef and cabbage ready. Dabadon is saying. Most say maybe have that emergency fund, a few $1,000s, just in case a big problem arises. Yeah, Kevin, what they say, even Enrique talked about this. Having a credit card available, you can have it just have like a $5,000 credit card available. So if you do need care and things like that. Now, if you're here single and don't have anybody, there are people that you can hire to help get you things that you need. So for example, you have an operation. They're called runners, and you hire them, and they will go get, and same thing as runners, they'll go do the passports and things like that. But they're runners. They will sit with you. They will stay with you. Any need that you have, they just do it for a fee. And that's their job. They do that. And so you just tell them at the hospital, I need a runner to go get this. I need to pay my bill. And they need to go here and do this, do this. But you have to give them the money. So you have to have cash available or credit card. But the credit card is going to be a problem because not always the credit card works here from U.S., believe me. So it's always better to have, I'm just going to say this, 40, 50,000 stashed away in your house for emergency. That gets you in the door and gets you situated. Any other cash available, you can just figure that out on your credit cards, things like that. Having a credit card is a good thing so you can pay your hospital bill. And yes, you can use your own credit card here from U.S. Now, as far as people are saying you need to get a Philippine credit card, things, that stuff, you don't have to. I've been here 7 years and never had to get a credit card from the Philippines at all. 6 years, I'm sorry. 6 years. I've been here 6 years. Most say maybe love it. Yeah, have emergency fund. Yeah, I'd love to hear some of the stories you used to tell when you were sales for your vocation, Timmy. Yeah. I do have a few stories there for sure. I know about healthcare in the Philippines. Already prepared for that. Yeah, John Ferris. It's just basically have a credit card available or have funds available. Maybe you have it in savings and then you can just pull out upon it. And always remember this, guys. Cash is king. Here you can pull out money at the ATMs. Whatever your bank lets you pull out. Here they have limits depending on the bank. You can pull out 400 or 500. My bank allows me to pull out 1,000 a day, but I can only pull out $400 a day here. But it's okay. Sometimes it's anyway. But I have done this. I have pulled out 400 at this bank and on one credit card and went to another bank on a different credit card, different bank, and pulled out 400 so to get the $800 that I needed at that particular time. I have 3 banks that I deal with from U.S. Chase, I have Chase Bank, I have Capital One. Capital One is kind of cool. It's an online bank. You put your funds in an online bank, Capital One, and it's a bank account, checking account. They give you a debit card or credit card, whatever you want, or both. And you can use that anywhere. It's just a regular credit card, but it's an online bank. And it's really neat. I just transfer money when I need it in there. That's really my savings bank. That's where I keep my savings at. And they got really great benefits. No fees. No international fees. None of that stuff. My Wells Fargo sometimes will charge me fees. And I have to fight to get it back. But with that Capital One, I don't have to worry about fees. Or my Chase, I don't have to worry about fees. I bet it was a roller coaster, but Been a lot to work with, I am sure. Yes, yes. I got Lagaya, her nurse sister, to take care of me. There you go. It's weird being the same age as old people. Yeah, and let me tell you else, Davidon. You know you're old. How do you know you're old? When someone has to help you put on your clothes. Yesterday morning, I woke up, put on my shirt, and I walked out of the room, and Ruth says, your shirt's on backwards. I looked at it and I go, no, it's not. She said, it's on backwards. I said, it's not. I flipped, okay. I took my shirt off, flipped it around. I said, okay. She goes, oh, you had it right the first time. It's okay. So I had to take my shirt back off and put it back around. How do you know you're old? I'm not old yet. I know how to put on my shirt. I was, Kevin Ash, good for you, Kevin. You know what, Kevin? That's it, man. You're thinking ahead. It's all about planning, pre-planning. When I first came here, I thought about that, and I went to the hospitals, and I thought I was nervous. You know, I was like, what am I going to do if I get sick? What am I going to do if this happens? What am I going to do if that happens? And so being prepared. And like yesterday, electric out 14 hours. Being prepared. I have solar. Plugged in the fridge. Watch TV. Turn on the fan. Only thing I could not turn on was my air con. Working on that. I got the batteries in the garage and the solar there, but okay. Capital One is the Saudis. Oh, it is? Is it the Saudis? Well, I'm gonna say one thing. It's been a good bank for me. I financed 2 cars through them just by going there and good morning, mommy. I hello Charles, how you doing? They sent me a thing, says check to see if your credit's good for cars. I said okay, so I did back in the day, and I did, and got a car, and then later on won another car, and I was gonna they couldn't finance this car because there's no banking. It's cash king here, right? So you have to pay cash for everything. So I had to pay cash for the car. We set up an emergency fund, John Ferris, and healthcare, and a building supply store there for a job energy, so I can access that. You know, a lot of times too, you don't really realize that that does matter. A simple thing that you think is all okay, and sometimes leads to another. It's like Ruth's been having some teeth work done on her teeth, and to help, so to plan for the future. And so I have to go in and plan for the future. I need some work done. And because we're planning to go back to USA for a little while. And so I have to plan that because I'm sure not going to go to the dentist there. If I'm going to go to the dentist there, eye care, same. I'm going to eye doctor here. I'm going to get all that I need done. So when I go there, I don't have to worry with that. I don't need that. I don't have to do that. I'm 70 now. High five. You're 3 years older than me. Devil Don, you can retire. Now you can go to the store and you don't need anybody helping you carrying up and down the stairs. Now you can walk to the store and you don't need anybody helping you. Canadian bank hits me for $5 every international transaction. Kevin B, I know. Isn't that something? Mine, they hit it and then I don't. They reimburse it back. Capital One the other day says, don't use your credit card anymore. Use this. And so they have this new thing out now where I don't know what it is. You use, I don't know how you use it in the store. Oh, it's on the phone. I'm sorry. It's on the phone. It's like a scan thing. If you don't plan ahead, you'll pay more in the end. Yeah, you're exactly right. You do. You pay a lot more in the long run. Hello, ma'am. Oh, you look at. You do. I know for me. Mother, would you mind just putting coffee in there? That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, mommy's in. She's hot, sweaty. Let's take care of it. Did you build them a little nest?
I will make.
Oh, you're going to make. Okay. Well, you're on top.
Already.
Oh, heck no. Dentists want to take you for at least $500 and extra stuff when you just come in the door cleaning. Exactly. And I'm not doing it. Exactly, Michael. So when I go here, I'm just going to say, okay, what do I need to do? Fix me up for the next 3 years. No, so I am going to do that. Dentists have gone up here. Dentists have gone up in price. Uh, you have to be selective on a dentist because they have gone up in price themselves. Their costs have increased, I guess, and so they're making up money instead of pulling a tooth for $5, $10. They're pulling it now for $20 or $30 or $40. A filling now is $40. A filling where before it was 10. Things like that. So they've gone up, but still, as you know, a filling and drilling and cleaning out on a tooth, $40. Okay, but as you know, in U.S., how much? 500? I don't know. I don't know. You guys tell me. 5,000? You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. You know what, John? Let me tell you something about Filipino. They amaze me. Doing welding. I had to get on him twice. Put your glasses on. I have a solar welding helmet. It's solar. You adjust it, and you can adjust the things on the side. It's solar. You set it out in the sun a few minutes, and it adjusts. So for the light darkness, when it goes, you can still see. So it adjusts the light to your eyes. So when you pull it off, you're not having the flash. So I told him I wear my helmet. If you have there's glass. I have welding glasses in the garage, and he was not wearing welding glasses. And I don't know what to say about it. It's her brother, and he's hard headed. I love him. I'll do anything for him. But man, he drives me crazy. Dentists want to take you. You're right about that. I love the new birds. Very nice of both of them. Arc welding. Yeah, $500 to buy you new teeth here. It's funny you said that. Ruth has to have some dental work across the top, either a plate or false teeth across her top. And so we're figuring that out. There's a guy in Cebu who'll do it for $500. Here, you can't have it done. They just don't have the availability to have it done here. So they're going to make her a partial to get her to where we can just take her to Cebu, or we go to Cebu. I'm not sending her by herself, of course. We go to Cebu and have her teeth worked on there and have a dentist do it there. Get a cap or a bridge. $80 a tooth. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You don't really realize, I mean, teeth are very important in your body because, it makes you sick if you don't. Uh, 500. You know what, Kevin? That's a good deal, buddy. $500. I get a cap or bridge for 80 a tooth. John Ferris, 100 for an extraction, 25 for a root canal. Whoa, $100. See, that's the thing. Yeah, it's 100 there. It's $10 here. I don't know about the root canal. Oh, I do. It's a lot less than $2,500. $2,500. Oh, $1,000. Okay. Doctor dentists have the ability to go to the West and start up practice if they pass exams. Yeah. Yeah, they do. The lady that we were going to, she went up according to Ruth's standards. To me, it's okay. But so I told her, I said, whatever you want to do, honey. She went to town and went to the dentist by herself and did it herself. She didn't want me there. Good morning, Sullivan's Kitchen. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to our stream. I paid for my mother-in-law a few dentures, full set, good quality, 4,000 peso in ginseng. Yeah. I think we'll have to. Maybe there's another place. Maybe Valencia could do her teeth or something like that. I don't want to go all the way to Cebu for teeth. I mean, it'll cost more to get there than the teeth. A few years back, I needed major gum surgery here in the U.S. Insurance wouldn't cover it. I went to 3 clinics in Denver. Out of pocket, 80 to 95,000. Costa Rica, 25, 32,000. Whoa! You know what? I have to say that. That's ridiculous. $80,000 to $90,000 for teeth. That's ridiculous. I tell you what, I had a plate. I put it in my pocket and lost it. Partial plate for my teeth in the back here. And I remember paying like $5,000 for that stupid thing. And I remember my insurance covered it and I had to pay the rest. And I remember just complaining and said, that's the last time I'm trusting a dentist. And, they're thieves. And And that was in my mind. I had that in my mind, which is not a good to have. Every time I thought of dentist, I thought of thief. And it's not good. It's not good to think that way. So I had to rethink my idea there, and I had to rethink my process. And I ended up finding a good dentist, was really a good guy and really was fair at the time. There was one time where I worked for a Keebler Cookie Company in the past, and they had really good insurance. And I said, well, I go get my teeth done then, So I did, and they took care of 99% of all costs. Keebler did, and I got it. That was probably one of my better jobs I ever had. I never had to worry about cookies. Um, I'm in 1,000. Yeah, okay. Selvin's Kitchen. Good morning again. I just got Rosita upper and lower dentures for 2,000 peso. You know what? I'm going to check in that. That does seem a little high. That 30, 40,000. Maybe it's permanent. I don't know what is with. I think what do they call that, guys, is implants, right? Where they implant, but they can't implant a whole thing of teeth, right? So it has to be a plate, right? Unless they implant the whole plate. I don't know, but that's where I was under impression for Ruth. Bone grafting. Oh my goodness gracious, Jack. Jack, doesn't that just make you sick thinking about it? Hey, Jack, bone grafting. I'm thinking about it right now. I'm going, oh man. Gino is saying, good morning, Gino. I hope the family are doing good. We've been trying to keep the lights on, keeping the live shows going. Some days we get back after the crazy world comes down. Get back when you can. Exactly. Keeping the lights on. Motel 6. We had the other day, it was a guy come by and he's selling bins. And he's hauling these 10, 15 bins. They're not garbage bin, containers to store stuff. And he's carrying them on his back with some rope. And I said, that is one guy that has a hard job. So he said, sir, bye. I said, no, it's okay. I got plenty of containers. I got all I need. But what made you, when you said that, keeping the lights on, live show going, keeping the lights on, remind me of that guy carrying that thing. That's what he's doing, trying to keep the lights on. Had to rebuild half my jaw. Oh, man, Jack. Whoop. They could do total implants. Oh, so that's maybe it's for Ruth. Maybe that's what it was. I spent the dollars for implants. Best oral choice. Yeah. I would think so. Anthony Keller, good morning. I paid $6,000 for one implant. They pulled a bad tooth, bone graft, put in the screw, and then created a cap. You could get 4 in one teeth now in one screw. Yeah, I don't know how they're doing that with Ruth. I don't know. It's supposed to be implants. I misspoke. Hey, am I right? Are implants? Huh? Yeah. Okay. Ruth is for implants for 30,000 peso, 25, 30,000 peso in Cebu. Okay. Why don't you just get false teeth? You don't want them? Okay. Yeah. Trust dentist, Sir Liner. They know the drill. It's Mike. How you doing, my friend? They probably do. Yeah. Yeah, it's Cebu. Her Ruth's cousin nephew had it done. So, and he had his right here too, and had some other. Anyway, he had it done. I spent the dollars. Best oral choice check easement it would have been. Anthony Keller, $6,000. That's a lot of money, man. Yeah, they know the drill, Sir Liner. How you doing, my friend? Gee, Michael, hi. Last time I was in the Philippines, I got 2 fill-ins and cleaning for 800 peso. Yeah, that's me. I was actually done by the dentist, some assistant, $800, $16. Michael, how can you beat that? You cannot beat that. Yeah, it's that's a deal. Gino said I went to the dentist in Toledo, and it was nice, and they had the dentist. She was really good. I tell you what, Gino, a lot of the one that did mine last time, really good. She's really good. I need to have work done. Come on. Uh, everybody has to have work done on their teeth. Cebu, yeah. Chino is in Cebu. They do the implants. There's this doctor that does implants for 25, 30,000 peso, which $500-600. Will do implants for you. So I'm sure this dentist is one here is really good. I'm sure there's other dentists that are just as good. I miss the sun, the sea, and the beaches. Yes, it's nice. It's nice. If Ruth is doing the implants, don't do one sitting implant and cap in one shot. It takes about 6 months for the implant to sit permanently. Then go do the cap. I see, Jack. Thank you for that info, man. I really appreciate it. Well, we better find a local doctor then. We're not going back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. Yeah. I'm waiting until I get there to get my dental work done. I can't afford it here. Yes, I understand it. I was the same way. I came here and got my teeth worked on, and now they need to be worked on again. As you know, 3-4 years, and then another 3-4-5 years they need to be worked on. Mine are pull a tooth, fill a tooth. That's about it. Your Omer is going nuts after something out there. Bring him in here if he gets too loud. Omer is handful. I had to get on Omer yesterday. He was out chasing the turkey. That Tom turkey got him and had the Tom turkey in the corner. So I had to spank him yesterday. But his attitude has changed considerably. Now he walks the turkey. I had him yesterday. The female got out. However, I don't know if she flew. I don't know. Anyway, she got out. So I said, Omer, let's go get the female into the little pen there we got. So, as you know, they walk slow, or this one does. It says, go around on the other side. But that dog stayed right there with him, never barked or anything. So it's good. Dental work is something that I need to have done. At least I need to really take the time and have it done properly. I think I'll go to this particular dentist Ruth went to. He's really nice, but he's so busy you can't get in. You can't get in his office. Meaning, he's booked every minute of every day. So he's a very busy dentist because he's fairly priced, and a lot of Filipino are going to him because he's fairly priced. He has, and you know what I like about him is good attitude. $500 for new teeth, unbelievable. And thank you for that, Jack. And you know what? I'll tell Ruth that too. I'm waiting until I get there. And you know what, John Ferris? You know what? I don't blame you, man. And once you get here, you can have that done. And not only that too, eye care, guys. You need glasses or you need some type of optometrist stuff. They're really inexpensive and they're really good doctors here. I went to 2 of them, and the one in town lady was really nice. Most of the people, Jack is saying, do cleaning 2 times a year. I go for cleaning 3 or 4 times, clean, especially after spinning the bugs I put in my mouth. Yeah, you ain't kidding. Common sense tells you spend. I mean, come on, you gonna let a brand new Mercedes sit out in the yard and get dirty and leave it in the sun? No, you're gonna protect your teeth after paying that much money for teeth. I don't know about you. If I pay, I don't care if it's $5,000 or $500. I'm going to take care of my teeth. Milo, good morning. Yay, Milo. Milo's in the house. High five to Miss Milo. Miss Milo is and her husband live in out Seattle way somewhere. And so welcome to our live stream. A great channel, great lady. You guys have channels and you want to get them a jump start, go to Milo's channel and go to her team, and she'll help you guys out and get a channel going. She's really good. She's a really sweet lady. She's been a good friend of Ruth and I for a long time. Her and her husband are good, down-to-earth people. Really are. So check out Miss Milo. Yeah, 2 times a year, Jack. You're right. You know what? I need to have my teeth cleaned. I honestly do. I really do. My daughter in Canada is a dental assistant. She told me I'm a liar about the cost. I paid $240 for 3 caps, and had to go back for 4 times for them. I'm laughing. I'm laughing. Kevin, I go through that all the time. Police department. What a police. You're wrong. Oh, you made me laugh on that one. That's a good one. I have to tell you, that is good. That is good. Oh, oh man, I lost my spot on that one, John first. Oh man, Kevin P. You're a liar. Pay 243 caps. Go back 4 times. You know what, Kevin? When I got back to U.S., I had to go back, and I told them what I had done on my teeth. Not only did they tell me I'm lying, they told me that it's not true, and they told me it's not true about the malls. It's not true about this. Not true about that. So I whipped out my little handy dandy phone. I couldn't whip out my teeth. Well, look, this is new, but I had to whip out my phone so show them the malls. I showed them malls, and I said, "See, look, there's a Burger King. There's a McDonald's. Oh, they have McDonald's in the Philippines. We thought they didn't have any. They thought they lived on dirt. What we see on TV is this, 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 this." I said, yes, they have McDonald's. They have Burger King. They actually have streets, and they have cars. And they have concrete, and you can drive a car. They have cars. Yeah, they got cars. You mean they have cars where do they get cars from? They don't have cars. Yeah, they do. They have bicycles and bikes and motorcycles. I said, no, they have cars. Look, there's video. Look at the traffic. Oh, look at that traffic. And it'd be 10 or 15 people around watching my phone. Wow, look. There's a restaurant right there. What's that called? And it'd be like something pizzeria, like Johnny's Pizzeria. Oh, and they have pizza there. Yeah, they got pizza. They have hot dogs. Oh, look, there's a 7-Eleven. Oh, there's a 7-Eleven in the Philippines. When they get 7-Eleven? They've always had it probably since World War II. I have no idea, but they've been around a long time. Oh, it's still a third world country, though. You ain't going to get no doctors there. You're not going to get no care there. You're not going to get anything happening there. And it was something, that attitude, that aspect of that not knowing and not opening up their mind. My favorite YouTuber, good morning. And Selvin's Kitchen, good morning. And it's that feeling of that. Yes, that's exactly right. You don't really realize. Hello, Milo. Has gas gone up a little, maybe, so I can really miss what I can see the rest? Yeah, it's pushing $5 a gallon here now. It's $4.80 something cents a gallon. Just went up 10 peso day before yesterday. The governor of Bukidnon, which is a really big area, goes from Davao all the way over to CDO, really big area. The governor is giving away free gas the other day at his gas stations. And he gave away free gas, $4 to $5 of free gas to everyone. All they had to do was show up. There was lines for miles. Any gas station they own. They have them all over the place here in Bukidnon. And motorcycle. You had to own a motorcycle only. And you would not believe all the people that were there. Unbelievable. And it was all day. Starting in the morning till 7 p.m. And so they gave away gas all day long. And they had tankers at each one of the gas stations that they would check it and run low. And the one, say, the gas station across town, and they had a tanker, they'd shoot it over there and fill it back up again. So really, it's really good. I shout out to the wonderful governor here. He does a good job. I met him. I have some pictures, me and him together. We met at a Jollibee. And he was really a good guy. Come up to me and says, "Oh, an American." I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, your belly is big." I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, you're big too." I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh." We got talking. He said, "Oh, you've been here." I said, at that time, 4 years, something like that. Really nice guy. Really nice guy. So what plans for the turkeys besides pets? Winter turkey dinner. Winter turkey dinner. That's how Miss Ruth is saying. I said, I'm going to name them. No names. How's your van? Working good. Air conditioner. Kind of kicking on and off, but It's working. It's working fine. I'm going to take. I think I have a short end, but other than that, I filled it up with gas and still running on the same gas. Been to Malai 2 times and Valencia 1 time. We're still a little off full. Oh, you're so welcome, Milo. You're really a good lady. Last year, $600. Kevin P. $600. Breeding, selling young ones. That's what I think. That's what she's gonna do. I don't know about. Yeah, she'll sell them. She'll sell them. They can have up to 12 at one time. I did not know that, according to my family member, my wonderful brother-in-law, another great guy, Jonathan. I hate turkeys. I used to chase them across the farm there when they were taller than me. Anthony, turkeys here, these are the calmest turkeys I've ever been around in my life for sure. They don't even move. They barely even move. But you know what? Their life is they've been in a pen about 3 feet tall by 4 feet. That's it. Now they have a whole yard, so they're excited. Kenny Rogers Roasters. Yep, Kenny Rogers. Right. They're still here too. You got Jolly Bees and we don't. Yeah, in fact, USA has them all over now. SM shopping is really good. Yeah, SM. Get this, guys. I went to SM and CDO, no ground beef. I went to Robinson's, no ground beef. I went to City Mall, no ground beef. No beef at all. So I said, okay, we'll stop in Valencia. No beef. We'll stop in town. They have beef. It's tougher than shoe leather. He just, cow hanging there, he just chops off a piece like cutting a piece of pie, you know? They're eating a piece of pie, he just cuts it. And I said, you don't know how to cut beef? So that's the way we do it here. I said, okay, fine, whatever. Ruth comes over and has to mallet, chop it, grind it. Everything is still tough. It's what can I say? Who remembers Chuck's Steakhouse? I don't remember Chuck's. I remember Longhorns. What's the ones before? Golden Corrals. I remember Ryan's Steakhouse. Golden Corral Steakhouse. Golden Corrals, remember how famous they were at one time. I've seen people going to Mexico to get gas now. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Secret my hygienist told me was 2 to 3 drops hydrogen peroxide of water when using water pick. No more than 2 or 3 drops, but water pick at night makes a difference in the world. I need to get me one of those. I like the water pick. Water pick works good. I like that thing. That thing will clean your teeth. It works good. Jack, you're right. That water pick is a good thing. I should try to get one. I know they don't sell them here. I may have to order from USA. Let me tell you something. Don't waste your time ordering anything here. Don't buy anything here. Don't buy anything here. Even electronics, question it. Unless it's from Vietnam, like Samsung from Vietnam. Okay. If you buy something, buy it from US, bring it, ship it. Don't buy any junk here. I don't care what it is. Don't buy anything here. I'm going to do a video. Ponderosa, that's it. Ponderosa. Exactly. And Shakey's Pizza is really busy here too. Shakey's Pizza. You remember, I can't remember that place now. I can picture, but I can't remember the name. But yeah, Shakey's Pizza is good. Yeah, last year it was $35 to fill up. Now my Ram yesterday it cost me $132. Yeah, I last time I filled up the van it was $20 something, $22. T Wicks, thanks for the live stream. Hope you get here soon. I know. And that's the thing of it is, T Wicks. It's I know, and a lot of guys are coming. Now, when you come, guys. Now, also too, I want to tell you that in some areas the food chain is broke. And what I mean by that, you're not going to be able to get a lot of items that you were getting before. And a lot of condiments. If you guys like certain ketchups and mustards and hot sauces and things like that, you may end up bringing that with you or send it in a big buying box. I was still in buying box. That way it gets here a month, 2 months after you get here, so you got time to get situated. Get the items together that you want to bring here. Like like shaving creams and lotions and things like that. They have it, but sporadic. I've been looking for shaving cream now for a couple 2 3 weeks, and they just don't have it. They don't have it. They just don't have it. I use soap, whatever, but they just don't have shaving creams, and uh, they have razors, but they don't have a lot of the creams, things like that. I mean, I even went to CDO to try to find some. They didn't have it. Um, my favorite YouTuber, the small town I come from in Newtown, North Dakota, has 33 FWs, Philippine school teachers. A lot of the husband works in Native American casino. I tell you what, high five, 33 FWs. Uh, we North Dakota. That's a state I want to go back to. I like North Dakota. I want to go back there. Native American casinos. I grew up with there in Arizona with a lot of Indians, and there were some really good friends of mine. Erica did told me it used to be 1,000 space to fill up. Yesterday, 1,000 space didn't even fill up a half. Yeah, it's amazing. I had, it's the same for me probably. I mean, it is 73 peso now per liter where I'm at. Some places are 76 per liter, but 73 per liter. Now, if you head closer towards CDO, it gets cheaper. We did see some in Balai for 60 peso. It was cheaper than it was before. In other words, instead of them going up in price, they went down in price. It's 60 peso, and they're selling all the gas they can get because the line was from here until town. It's unbelievable. So be prepared for that. But overall, people are still running. People are still doing their thing. Where's the beef? No beef. Ryan's is good. I love Ryan's. Ryan's Steakhouse is really good for me. It's all you can eat, and then they had availability to get steak and things like that. And it was a really good place. I liked it there. I saw an old video yesterday, Shakey's Pizza. Shakey's in Ponderosa, Kevin T is saying. Yeah, Ponderosa is really, I like them too. I don't even think they're in business. Ryan's went out, and I think Shakey's did too. No, not Shakey's, but Ponderosa. And now, Anthony Keller. Monday, I'm sending the last of my household goods and bleak mailboxes I have Friday. Leave on Friday. Anthony Keller, high five. Well, I know you're waiting on it. I saw you on a stream that was already over. Who was it? Was it Philo or Rike or somebody? And you were so excited. You could just see it in the comments. And high five to you, Gary T. Gary T's in the house. How you doing, Gary T? Congrats, San Francisco. How's Ruth? Cookie, turkey coop coming? Raised for food or pets? We're going to raise it. Good questions. We're going to raise it for food. The siblings. I think that's what Ruth is trying to figure. I know nothing. I only know what she tells me to know. One thing about a Filipina, you not always know what they think. You just need to always remember this thing. Always agree what they think and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. No, she did tell me, I think she's planning on doing that. And I said, what are you going to do with the turkeys when you're gone? When you're not here no more? When you're in USA? What are you going to do? She said, I'll have family take care of them. I said, okay. So, Milo's saying, RV, we used to fill it up 260 last year. Well, now 300 filled it up. You know what, Milo? I was thinking about that. I started a new channel. It's RV. Oh, my goodness. RV Living and Travels. Or Travels and Living. I forget. I started yesterday. RV, and I'll put it online. And I'll put a link in later on. But anyway, I started a new channel because so many people are asking me, okay, you're coming. Some of my friends are asking me, okay, you're coming. We'll meet you in El Paso. We'll meet you here. We'll do this, that, and other. You ain't meet me anywhere if gas is $5, $6, $7, $8, $10 a gallon. You ain't. I'll be sitting at the house, in that house, boondocking or wherever. But anyway, a lot of the guys were asking me, start that because I get questions asked. Tom, where did you buy your tires? Where was the best place did you buy your tires? Where is the best place? This, that. So I have questions on that too, believe it or not. $8 a gallon here in BC right now. It is $4.83 for my figures. So I say it's $5 a gallon here. Lucky we have all Gillette and Bic razors. $1 or $2 razors for 30. Yeah, you know what, Kevin P? I can't even find shaving cream, and the kind I find is the menthol, menthol brand, and that's the only one they have here. There's no shaving soaps or any of that nature. They have straight razors, but they have no soaps. They just use regular soap to shave when you go to the barber. They have no kind of creams, none of that stuff here. Where I'm at now, I'm talking about where I'm at. Good morning, Maria. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning, Wolfen. 4:59 in Tennessee. Good morning. Good morning. How is things there? Hopefully you're doing well. John Ferris saying this. Kevin, look at Gillette. Yeah, $8 a gallon. Wow. Milo saying, okay, Wolfen, good morning. I'm packing up everything in the house I cannot sell, and I'm taking it all to charity right now, getting ready to go. John Ferris, that's what I did. I had a van full of stuff. That's crazy. We have third largest reserves, oil reserves, and paying that much for gas. Ridiculous. This oil company's wanting to get a little extra casharoo here. I was watching a public TV show from the Philippines the other week. They had a man who invented his own electric setup for his minivan. It was really cool. It was like a Tesla. Yeah. One thing about it, there is a guy who actually created his own flying car here. It was, imagine a drone, and you sat in the seat in the middle of it. And I forget how many kilo it would hold. It was like 60 kilo or something like that it would hold. But anyway, and the battery life on it was 1 hour with the lithium batteries. And he would fly that. Well, he got offered some big contracts. His videos are offline now. You can't find his videos anymore. They're gone. Was watching public. Yeah. Maria, good morning. How are you doing? Whoop, whoop. Kevin, Christensen Martinson. Good morning, sir. How you doing? Whoop, whoop. Good morning, Maria. Marama. Hold on. Marar. I don't know. I apologize if I misspoke that, and I apologize. I know you're part of Milo's team. And I apologize for mispronouncing your last name. I'm very sorry. I'm bad about that. But I do know Maria. Hey, Tom, early stages selling everything, but I wish I could head there now. T, I say, you know what? Hang in there, my friend. It'll come by so fast. You'd be surprised. It is so fast. Get yourself an ultralight. Yeah, you can do that. I seen that also, Tom, and it's gone now. That site's gone. The lunar rover they used to moon was invented in the Philippines. I did not know that. Paulie Detmerz, how you doing, my good friend? The lunar rover they used to moon, really? Good evening from cold Michigan, Tom. Good morning. There is very warm Philippines. It is hotter than a firecracker. We about burned up yesterday. It was so hot yesterday, you could fry an egg on my head. Get yourself an ultralight. We can do that. How do you pronounce his last name? Mara, Mara. Mara? Where? Right here. Maria?
Mara.
Oh, Mara. RR said, this would be run by psychopaths in the first world countries. Hopefully the peace will be similar. Yeah. Big Kev, media, good morning. How you doing? High five, sir. Welcome, Big Kev. How are things with you? Good to see you. Nice to see you, my friend. And hopefully you're doing well. We're going to come visit you. And we're moving in here in Kentucky. I'm teasing, Big Kev. Almost like money laundering, buying oil. Yeah, I know, man. I tell you what, it makes me angry too. There's nothing I can do about it though. The Big Kev. I did notice this. The Filipinos getting very ingenious. A guy invented his own steam engine tricycle. It's a 3-wheel tricycle, but it's done by steam and water and wood. He just basically heats the wood up in the stove and goes. When the stove runs low on wood, he just goes wherever he's at. He goes out in the woods and finds wood. Now, I don't know what he does when it's raining, But this guy invented this steam engine going down the thing. And I said to myself, that's Filipino. So can you imagine that? The good old steam engines using water and steam. And he uses to go around the farm and uses to do whatever he needs to do on the farm. He's got a little trailer hauls on the back of it. That it's a 2-wheel trailer that he puts his tools in it and things like that. Pretty smart. Yeah, the strength of any country comes from its natural energy. That's exactly right. You're only as strong. That's right. That's exactly right. So, Big Kev, so what's going on with you, man? Tell me. How's your life? What's going on? But you know what, too, Milo? I can't wait to get there. I can't wait to show the girls around a little bit. It's not that it's bad here. It's not that. It's not that at all. It's far from being that. It's a beautiful place, beautiful country. I just want to show the girls. I want to see my family. I miss my family. It's time to see my family after a few years. Because this may be the last time. You know what I mean. So, good morning, EC. Good morning. Have a nice day. Yesy. Good morning. You could build a gas-fired carburetor engine. They work just fine using World War II. Yeah. Big Kevin saying very cold out. It's supposed to get warmer tomorrow. Kevin, did you get any snow? A lot of people it would be nice. That would be awesome. They'd love it here. That's what I said, Milo. The goal is this, just to get a little something, get in a car, and then eventually get some type of RV or something, and then go to different places and have them experience that. Ruth really wants to get a job, so still watching. Thank you, Maria. And I want to have a, just experience. Yeah, looks like Tom and Ruth over now. All be well. Best of luck to everyone. Okay. Bye-bye. See you, Jack. We're not too excited going back to the Philippines. Isn't that funny? Yeah. The friends that locally here, that I met a couple last week. They've been here just like only like 2 months, but they're short timers here. On every year they come. They're from Canada, and then they'll go back to Canada in I think he said in July or August they'll go back to Canada. Then they'll come back next year in March, and then go back to Canada in March and that time. So I said, well, that's nice. They said, yeah, we come here just to visit the family, make sure everything's okay, but we go back where we can, live our life. This is kind of like vacation spots. And they meet different places, Good morning, DJ Jones. Good morning. Traveling a form of education. Man, you know what? My favorite YouTuber, that's exactly right. Traveling is a form of education. Experience different environments. I want to take them to where I grew up. I want to take them to, my friends are still there. I still have friends there, believe it or not. They're still alive. And I have friends there. And I'm going to go introduce her to Indian culture. Take them on the reservation, the res as they call it. We're going to take them on the reservation and experience a little of that, ride some horses, and just enjoy life, Yeah, we are not too excited. Yeah, I understand that. Traveling is a form of education. Good morning, D. Jones. Where's the British expat in the Philippines? He got his first super chat today. He was so tickled. He got his first super chat today. Kevin Ash, I gave him super chat last year. I gave him some super chat last year. He's doing good. I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully he's back with his family and everything's good and all's good there. He's a good guy. He's a really good guy. Traveling is best. Oh, you lost me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Maybe on my end. I'm sorry. I did not know. Hey, Tom. From Kentucky. I think I'll try to find a good Filipino in a house like yours when I get there. The driving habits worry me. T. Wilkes. T. Wicks. You know what? Yeah, driving is can be a problem. I got to tell you, I got home the other day. I was a little more stressed than I normally have been driving. You know, almost a couple accidents, almost. Filipino and the tractor trailers, it doesn't matter. They don't look. People come out side roads, they don't look. They just come out on the street, they don't look. It doesn't matter. They just don't look. Guys with tractor trailers hauling sugarcane, they just come right out. I mean, you could be clipping on at 60 kilometer, and the guy just comes right out. Almost got hit. We had to veer off, almost off the road, on the left side of the road, by the way. And luckily, there was no traffic coming, and veer back in. And when I veered back in, a car pulled out in front of me. A tricycle pulled out side of me. I had to go back again on the past the yellow line again to get back on. And about that time, that side pulled 3 or 4 motorcycles pulled out at the same time, and luckily they happened to see me at that moment. So you just imagine it was like this, and that's what happened. And that happened a couple times on Friday, a couple times. And I said, "Oh my goodness, that's telling me to get off the road. That's telling me to get off the road, get home, park the van, and stay off for a few days." So that's what I'm doing. I live in Madisonville. Been there many times, Big Kev. Love that area. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, good Filipino on a house. Yeah, you know what? There's many houses for rent. You can rent houses, rent an apartment. There's some are furnished, some are not. But you'll have a good time, T. You'll really enjoy it. You still in vlogging on YouTube? How much longer you want to do it? Gary T, I guess I'll do it forever. I guess I'll do it until I die. I opened up. I have a new RV channel I started. RV Living in Travels. And it's going to be about RV life, and I'm going to keep that going. Ruth has her channel, R has, and it has Omer's channel, and R wants her own channel, which she'll eventually get her own channel. So I guess I'll be YouTube in a while. I did not know this. I did not know you could open up, like have an account, open it up, and I can open up another YouTube account, channel, under the same email. I didn't know that. And then you can open up 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 channels. I did not know that. But you better put a few videos on. You know what I'm saying? YouTube's a job. It's a job. It's a job. And a lot of the guys that are doing it are back, and a lot of guys that have been doing it are off. Yeah, it snowed a little bit last night, Big Kev was saying. Yeah, I could have sworn he said the first one maybe this year. He could have maybe first one this year. Yeah, I gave him some last year. I always give anybody that I know, if they're online, they got monetized, they get the first super chat. Shooting Star, his first super chat was from me. Many channels. The Dills living in the Philippines, they're from me. There's a lot of channels I do it. Yeah, I know you do, Philo. You got 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5. We have 5 channels. And doing 5 channels is it's a lot. Anyone thought about bringing a 20-foot fridge called beef? I tell you what, if they did, they'd make a fortune. I tell you what, they would, Jack. If they would, they'd make a fortune. Yeah, in Philippine, Milo saying Greek, Kevin. We different traveling. We go to many places called our vacation. Yeah, I drove 31 for it. So I'm crazy. How long it took me to learn to drive it? I tell you what, Milo, you drive it. You do a good job. Good for you, man. And it's not. You know what? I'm kind of getting off topic. We're talking about that and talking about this, but the thing about that is you meet most. I'd say 80-90% of the people are very nice in the RV nation. They really are. They're very nice. Your time of need, you need something, they're there. You broke down the side of the road, another RV will stop to help you out. It's just like I would. Guy had a flat tire. I stop and I help change the flat tire. I happen to have a jack that would work for him at that particular time, and I helped the guy change the tire. He was an older gentleman, no worries. Helped him change the tire. He had tire. I mean, the guy was rich. I mean, his rig was. His fifth wheel was, I don't know, he had $100,000. I mean, everything in that, his tire cost more than my whole rig. Yeah, 3 main channels. Yeah, keep active. And anyone thought about bringing that fish? Glad you're YouTube for a while. Hope to meet you when I get there. Your video is really helpful. Thank you so much, T. T, come visit anytime. Help. I got to tell you, the one thing I don't like is people to show up at my house, and I don't think you guys would like it either. Someone just show up at my house. Someone wants to come and find, oh, I want to come to your house. Well, no, I just don't let anybody come to my house. But you want to meet in town, or you want to meet wherever, whatever, I'll meet. I mean, I meet people all the time. CDO, Davo. I met 3 people last time I was in CDO from YouTube, from here. And I meet them all the time. So the same thing in Davo. And I think a lot of times what happens is we sometimes kind of get off on doing things, but you have to meet your subscribers and talk to them. And that's what I like about some of the channels. And guys, don't forget to subscribe to each one of the channels here and help each other out. You guys are on here. So T Wilkes, yeah. And I can send super chat. I can't send super chats to Cambodia. You're right. They locked it. You can't send, and they won't let you do it. You're right. You're right. How I know that is, I got an email from somebody somewhere one time said they tried to send super chat. I said, well, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, that's so true. Really helpful and friendly. Milo, they are. I think it's no different than biker groups, bike groups, not necessarily bikers like tough guys, but I'm talking about bike groups that help each other out. It's the same difference. The same thing on two-wheel, bike. You're riding a bike and you're 3 or 4 of you, and a guy down the road you don't know having a problem. You stop and you help him. It's that bonding, it's that camaraderie that you have. I think I know 5 people may know on YouTube, all within stone's throw of the Guyans, but Bo Pruitt is one of them. I know 5 people you may know on YouTube, all within a stone's throw of the guy in the zone. Bill Pruitt is one of them. Probably. Some, I'll be honest, they don't want to be on TV. They don't want to be on YouTube. I said, and I don't offer to do videos. I don't say, let's do a video. I'm not there. I'm there to meet them. I'm not there to do a video. I tell them, if you want to do a video and introduce me, that's fine. They said too shy. And I don't say, I want to do a video with you, because they're not there to do video. They're there to meet. They're not there to do video. Now, every once in a while they'll say, hey, Tom, aren't you going to do a video? I said, okay. Yeah, let's do a video. I said, I didn't want to ask you because, it's kind of improper, because you wanted to meet me and we met. So I did meet up Big Kev, had a good time. Yeah, Big Kev is a good guy. I like to meet up. Jack, we're not allowed to bring meat to the Philippines, U.S. They try to confiscate my beef jerky. Oh, my goodness. Milo, did you get them? Confiscate my beef jerky. I got news for you. I'm going to get that turkey. Beef jerky, I mean. Or beef turkey. Or turkey beef. I didn't made it up, Big Cab. We all were going to meet up in April. Yeah, but Cove came. Yeah, exactly. That was really a good thing, guys. And the hotel was really, really, really excited to have us there. We went back there a couple times. Ruth and I did, and talked with them. And they said that the hotel was booked. And it was all Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. It was booked solid. And we had to refer people to some other places close, like Tropical and other places that was close, to refer them other places, because you were solid. They have 150 rooms, so that kind of tells you how many people were going to be there at that particular time. Okay, Big Cap, I gotta go. Okay, see you. Saw you, Tom and Claude. That was a good meetup. Yeah, Claude's a good guy, man. He is a funny guy. I said, you want to do a video? Yeah, Dennis Adams is also close to the guy. Yes. Yeah. And Dennis Adams is a good guy, too. Really is a good guy. You know what? I had a good time with Claude. He's funny. But he's funny in a sense that he's quiet. And he speaks monotone. And he was, telling about this. And then he got on a certain subject, and then you could hear him get loud. So it was important to him. So we were talking, and we had a good time, good bonding time together. I can see they're going to be moving back to Brownsville, Texas, probably in a few months, this year sometime. And they need to get back there soon. So if we're out and about and we have an opportunity, I'll go meet him there. I'll meet him there. Wouldn't get from USA, maybe also South America took it for wholesalers. Oh, I see. Big Kev. Okay, see you, Big Kev. Yeah. How long have I been on? I've been on hour and a half, yeah, too. I know, right. I was happy they did not get my beef jerky, LOL. Yeah, they attacked theirs on that beef jerky. You got that here, like this one. Breaking BT. BT's in the house. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. BT. How you doing, BT? Good to see you. Bebek. Podell. Good morning, Mount Boontog. Breaking traditions. How are you and how are you feeling? What's going on? How are things? You guys know all you guys, okay? We had a Nepal, huh? Wow. Yeah, in fact, we how was BT doing? How's the house? How's your burns? I know you got burned, and hopefully you're doing well. I noticed you lost a lot of weight. You're looking good. You're like a lean, mean fight machine. You look really good. Wolfen is saying hi to you. Nice to have you, man, from Nepal. Good to see you. Good to see you. And good to see you, BT. If you're not here in a year or so, we'll come see you there, BT, in Georgia. Hopefully, we'll be boots on the ground. We'll be there doing our thing. I'm bringing R and Mama want to go fishing. We try to go fishing here. It's horrible. Really good to be headed your way in April. Okay. All right. Oh, me. Okay. You be here in April? Okay. Well, we'll be crisscrossing them. Good for you, man. Sorry, I had to. It's hot in here now. I need to turn on the air. So, so BT, you headed. What part of the Philippines you going, BT? Luzon? Where you going? So, thank you, Milo. Thank you so much, Milo. We appreciate it. Ruth and I really appreciate it. We understand building the channels is going to be a lot of work, and even what you're doing with your 3 channels, I don't even know how you can even do it. Oh, Papanga. So, so is Scoot coming? Is Scoot here? How about you till the end? Oh, okay. So is Scoot, you and Scoot. Well, Scoot's not here. I don't think he's planning on coming here, is he? Is he planning on coming? I don't really know what his plans are. It's hard to keep up with Scoot. Hey, I know he's got a lot of stuff going on here. Oh, yeah. No, but I'll be there a few years. He'll show up. I see. Yeah, he'll show up in time. You're right. He will. Well, he's going to be down here with me, so I guess. I don't know unless he moves somewhere else. So Luzon, okay, nothing wrong with that. Luzon's a great area. It's a great area to visit. It has a lot of great qualities up there. Philippines is really a nice place. It really has a lot of good things. You just have to. It's 90% great here. It really is. The 10% would drive you crazy. That 10% of just things in general will drive you crazy. It really will. Out of stock, sir, and no beef. And we went to town to get chicken. They didn't have any chicken. We had to buy from Chooks to go already made chicken. You just got to be prepared for. You can't really plan things. You plan it, but sometimes things happen. My understanding, once I buy a scooter, I can ride it till I get my registration place. Yes. Yeah. If you buy a scooter, they're going to give you registration, or you just take it down to LTO, and you'll get your plates and stuff. It's really fast, like really quick. Yeah, you can do it. You can ride it. Yeah. If you get stopped in LTO, they stop you. Just tell them I'm waiting for my registration. They'll let you through. Uh, yeah, you get them immediate. So when you go, say you buy a scooter, yeah, you buy a motorcycle or whatever. Wherever you buy it will get you your title and tag and everything right there at that moment. If you cannot get it or have it available, you when you go to LTO, they'll get it for you. In other words, if dealer don't do it, you just go to LTO yourself and you'll get it. And they'll give it to you right there. And you just stick it on and you go. It's not a hard process. It's a simple process. Hit the like button, guys. It's totally free. Thank you so much, Bebek. Nice to see you. Nice to know you. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming on. Yeah. Well, I think I'll call the stream. It's dear, we got to go to town. We got to scoot to town. I got to go get some stuff for for lunch. We got family coming over, so I'm gonna call the chat early today. I hate to call it, and I got 89 on. So I want to thank everybody for always watching my videos. I want to thank everybody for always coming on my streams. I want to thank everybody for spending their valuable time with me today. It's hard to realize it's been an hour and 40 minutes already. It's time flies, right? So I want to thank everybody. I'll see you guys next time. I just realized 11:15. They're coming here at 11:30, so I got to scoot and go get some chicken and stuff. I'm gonna make chicken spaghetti today, and so instead of ground beef, there's no ground beef. So I'm gonna buy an already store-bought chicken, debone it myself, and chop it up and put that in spaghetti since we don't have any beef. And the beef, I don't want to deal with chop and dealing with that because it's shoe leather here. So I will catch you guys on next Sunday. We'll do another live stream next Sunday. And thank you so much, guys, for always coming on. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Milo. Yeah, coolers of beef. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Milo. Thank you, Bebek. Nice to meet you, too. Gino. Thank you, Kevin Ash, Jack Eastman, Bebek. Thank you for coming on. Breaking Traditions, Kevin Ash. Thank you for coming on. BT, Big Kev. Thank you. Thank you for coming on. My favorite YouTuber. Thank you for, again, Milo, Kevin P. Jack Eastman, Gary T. Thank you for coming on. You see, Ashcroft. Thank you for coming on. Wolfen. Christian Martinson. Thank you. Gino. Thank you for coming on today. John Ferris. Thank you for coming on today. Thank you for spending your valuable time. Anthony Keller, Jack Eastman again. Let's see who else. I don't want to miss anybody. If I miss you, don't think anything about it. I'm sorry. Sullivan's Kitchen, Michael and Heidi. Thank you for coming. Charles Huckstadt, Dab O'Don, Timmy. Thank you for coming today. John Ferris. Thank you for coming on today. Thank you for spending your valuable. Sammy H. Thank you for coming on, Sammy. Pat Evans. Thank you for coming on. Michael and Heidi. Thank you. I will see you guys next Sunday, probably about 9-ish. It's easier for us doing it at 9 because I get up late. It's Ruth's fault. I get up late, so I will be here on next Sunday, and we'll have a live stream again. And I want to thank everybody for always coming on our channel. God bless everybody. We'll see you next time on Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Bye bye.